physically fit. Catch it in your eye, wanna taste of it. Boom, my grit.
Confetti comes with champions.
Catch it in your eye, wanna taste of it. Boom, on by, wanna feel my grit. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip.
I know she want no ride from you. Me, I won't feel worry, only one and two. When I see you flying out of Timbuktu, chucking all the money from the tree I grew. I know she tear these eyes from you. Caught me in the middle of the ball I threw. If you want me bowing to the glass I drew, I get multicolours if you stain on you. Time up around me, crystal calibrates around me. Nice or naughty. Cooking old school county. Time up around me, crystal calibrates around me. Nice or naughty. County cooking old school county.
Physically fit. Catch it in your eye, wanna taste of it. Boom, on by, wanna feel my.
God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for
Nice to hear the Canadian national anthem performed by Skylar Cole. We'll be back in a moment.
Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a f who my opponent is. Game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the greatest.
Takes flight, going down, clear the deck, cleared. Greetings everyone, welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Celtics. It's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And of course, there's the Raptors, all tied at the top. These teams are evenly matched.
Well, for the Raptors, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Before we get started, we've got just enough time to head over to the sideline. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Toronto shifting younger last season had an effect, and Pascal Siakam said, quote, no matter what you can say about the Raptors, it's always about winning. Since I've been here, that's who we are, and that's all we do. And Brian, with the 2019 title and the Raptors, they're looking to return to those lofty heights.
Boy, some great young talent, Allie. Thanks for that. And after a long offseason, NBA basketball is back. Doris, two of the best words in hoops. Opening night.
I've been waiting for tonight for months, BA. The start of a long, incredible journey that is the NBA season. We know there will be twists and turns. Tonight won't make a season, but boy, it's good to be back.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team. Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Horford in at the center position. And for Toronto, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And it's Siakam in at the 5. Now here's Smart. Here's Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
And he drops the first.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
And both free throws good for Brown. And how about Jaylen Brown, Doris, becoming an offensive monster?
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
Now here's Trent. Siakam outside. And the 3 off target. Trent against White. Outside, Brown. About a minute into this first quarter. Horford, a screen on Anunoby. Back to White. Shot clock at 5. And a missed layup. Here's Toronto with the ball. Here's Siakam. Trent left side. Over Tatum. No good off the back of the rim.
That's a shot he'd like, Mac. He's usually going to make those.
Smart against Van Vliet. And it's Smart missing. For Toronto, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Trent from long range. Second chance effort. Doesn't go that time. And Boston going the other way now. Tatum with it. And it's Trent picking him up. That one goes in.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Down low. It's stolen by Smart. Tatum passes to Horford. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
A little relish, a little extra to that finish, the double clutch before laying it in.
Here's Van Vliet. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Toronto calls timeout.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work in to perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. Third is Gary Trent.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Here's Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Back to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Pass to Trent to stop the drought. The rebound, Celtics. Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Stolen by Anunoby. Tatum against Trent. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter.
And the first one at the line is good.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going, he's impossible to slow down.
Trent hits them both. And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
Now here's Smart. Yes, on the jumper. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Barnes passes to Trent. Back to Barnes. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Tatum pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Doubled by Van Vliet. Smart finds Horford. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Barnes.
Al Horford, a force inside right now, willing himself to the line, getting physical near the basket. When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Barnes, no good. And it's the Celtics ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Pass to Horford. Outside, Brown. From 13, good. And it's Horford who picks up the assist. And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
It's Smart on the wing, guarded by Van Vliet. Doubled by Van Vliet. Tatum finds Horford, down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits the three-pointer. Horford's got 7.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Van Vliet. And too long on the shot. The Celtics have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Pass to White. Screen by Horford. It doesn't go for him. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Griffin comes in for Horford, and Brogdon is subbed in for White. Outside Anunoby. Inside. Van Vliet outside. Barnes against Tatum. 5 on the clock. Here's Trent. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Anunoby for 3. Connects from downtown.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Brogdon. He played a great game against the Lakers. Griffin finds Brogdon. Back to Griffin. Outside, Brown. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. Here's Trent. Siakam left side. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
Anunoby against Brown. Outside for Brogdon. The 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the jam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from deep. And here's Brogdon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Now here's Tatum. Brown with a screen. The outside leaner. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Barnes. Pass to Trent. Outside Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The rebound, Celtics.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Brown passes to Smart. Brown with a screen. Doubled by Van Vliet. And here's Griffin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What impresses you about Blake Griffin has to be how he has finessed his game over the years. He enters the league as one of the most elite athletes ever, but to adapt and now match the league trends, an important part of him extending his career.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. So he comes up empty at the line. The flexibility we've seen from Griffin's game is certainly a rare attribute, Doris.
I think it's easy, B.A., to get stuck in your ways as a veteran, but give Blake credit. A humble guy, willing to change, and his first concern is delivering whatever his team needs. You have to love the professionalism.
And so it's Boston with it. The Raptors making their last shot. Griffin finds Smart. Here's Tatum. A shot to stop the drought. 3-pointer. And Smart with the bucket on the assist by Tatum. Smart's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Pass to Anunoby. To the middle. Here's Benton. He got a piece of it.
Boy, don't test Blake. Boy, every move out there on the floor, he's anticipating and sending it back.
Now here's Brogdon. The shot won't fall. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. And here's Achua. The kick out to Van Vliet. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. Boston in 2nd.
Yeah, they were incredibly accurate on free throws last season. They are an organization that doesn't neglect an important part of the game.
Now Smart. 5 points in the game. Outside Tatum. There's the 3. Achua with the rebound. Toronto trailing. Outside Young. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Pass to Banner. Now Anunoby. The 11-footer. Griffin pulls down the board. Smart passes to Tatum. That one falls. His 2nd make in 5 attempts.
Okay, Jason Tatum showing a little strength on that play, pushing through the contact, gets to his finish. That is pretty.
Here's Benton, looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Van Vliet. Here he goes. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
That makes him 0 for this quarter, and that has not helped their cause.
Here's Tatum. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Van Vliet. softly drops in the floater.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
The Celtics with the lead. Smart finds Tatum. Here's Hauser from deep. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Pass to Tatum. Into the lane. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under review.
Buzzer.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
They've got Scotty Barnes, Pascal Siakam out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Fred VanVleet, and it's Ben in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, BA, because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Now here's Brogdon. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to VanVleet. Fires the 3. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better." Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Siakam outside. With a 9-footer, and the jumper is good. Siakam's got 6.
No, this is such a critical component to Siakam's game. The face-up ability, nicely done on the jump shot.
Outside Brogdon. Pass to Hauser. The 3-ball. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Siakam against Griffin. Boucher outside. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Brogdon.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Williams. Let's go with a 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Here's Benton. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That one no good.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Here's Hauser from downtown. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Boucher. Van Vliet against Brogdon. Van Vliet, the pass to Boucher. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
And the Raptors making a change here. Trent's checked in. Over to the wing. Now here's Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Trent's shot is off. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Griffin. Williams on the wing. Fires the 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Benton. Guarded by Brogdon. Trent with it. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Brown.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Screen by Griffin. Pass to Hauser. The 3 is up. Can't get it to drop. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Barnes. Here's Siakam. Now Trent to end the drought. Griffin pulls down the board. Here's Hauser. He's got 6. Brogdon with the ball. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Siakam, pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man. Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
We're talking about a springy 6'9" player. Boucher can really shoot it. Really makes him hard to contend with in pick-and-roll play.
And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
Now here's Barnes. His last outing, he had 18 points. Trent against Brown. The kick out to Williams from behind the arc. The shot that time not on target. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Brown. Barnes, it's good.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
And Boston calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of the ballgame. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Here for Boston. Cabangeli's checked in for Griffin. Horford comes in for Williams. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's White in for Hauser. The Celtics with the lead. Now here's Brogdon. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. White finds Horford. That shot, no good. Oh, good D by Boucher.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And stolen by Boucher. Siakam in the post, hounded by Tatum. Siakam, no good. And for Boston, they're shooting just 35% from the floor. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Horford passes to Tatum. Trying to get back on track. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Jason Tatum working into the mid-range area of the floor. Sometimes that's the only shot available.
Pass to Ben. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Boston on offense. It's a 5-point game. Here's White. Back to Brogdon. Horford for 3. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Horford's got 10.
Well, this guy's got such big-time mobility for a big man. Al Horford specializes in finding the gaps in the defense. Nice catch and shoot.
Now here's Siakam. 6 points for him. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And the Raptors with some changes. Achua comes in for Boucher, and it's OG Anunoby in for Scotty Barnes. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Siakam hits them both.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
Brown passes to Smart. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Smart has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Here's Benton. Outside Anunoby. Achua with a screen on Brown. Anunoby passes to Achua. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
Boy, when it comes to Precious Achua, guys, to me the talent is evident. A big guy who can contribute in a variety of ways.
For Toronto, Precious Achua at the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And Doris, we've seen promising flashes from Achua early on.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about the skill. The next step for him is focusing on becoming more consistent. If he's able to do this, his future very promising because he runs the floor, very switchable on defense, and there's growth opportunity offensively.
Smart finds Tatum. Got a piece of it. Just 5 on the clock. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Brown. To the wing, right side. Here's Banton. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here's Smart. 7 points in the game. Tatum with a screen. The 3 is up. And again, Boston with the triple.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
Every person in your section get a shirt. It's that simple. Let's hear it, dance.
Checked in for Banton. And the Celtics also making a change. Horford's checked in. Toronto trailing. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Achua with the dunk.
Well, the beauty of Pascal Siakam's game, he's still growing, and the guy is so unselfish.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Smart. Lets it go from deep. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Van Vliet outside. Horford with the block.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First one falls for him.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
Horford hits them both. And here's Siakam. His last outing, he had 24 points. To the inside, Trent. And no good. Brown with some nice D.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's Smart. He has 7, and it's in there.
Well, if there's any player in the league who relishes contact, it's Marcus Smart. You want to play physical? Oh, yeah, I like that.
Spins. Van Vliet outside. Achua with a screen on Smart. Van Vliet, the pass to Achua. Nice D from Horford. The Celtics with the lead. Outside White. Kick out to Brown. Off the mark there with a 3.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Trent for 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got rebound number 8 now.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Brown can't hit.
Fifth personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for Toronto, Precious Achua, shooting 1.
Young, he's checked in for Toronto. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Well, the Raptors shooting just 38% in this quarter. Trent outside. White against Anunoby. Outside Young. Van Vliet on the wing, defended by Smart. Misses off the left iron.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Tatum. It's Smart on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Outside Tatum. And so it's the Boston Celtics ending the quarter up 10. Defense is setting the tone. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Toronto Raptors.
Their perimeter defense was lackluster to say the least. Shooters were getting open shots. Guys were wide open. I mean, right now, I can walk off the set in shoes, in a suit, and get 3 threes wide open and knock them down on that defense.
And now, let's take a glance ahead at the games on the docket. Here's the upcoming schedule.
They have to love how the upcoming schedule is looking. This is a team that simply takes care of business when they're at home. They take pride in who they're playing, and they just love the fans.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So the Celtics 5 right now. Smart and White make up the backcourt. Jason Tatum out there with Al Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, trying to close that gap is going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks right inside.
Here's Smart. After the basket by Toronto. It's stolen by Trent. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
That's about the work defensively for Gary Trent Jr., but boy, do you see the instincts as a scorer, too. He turns a steal into a bucket quick.
Now here's Smart. Here's Hauser, and that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Smart against Van Vliet. Lets the 3 fly.
Now there's just defensive chops by OG Anunoby. He says, I've got length, athletic ability, and a willingness to contest.
Trent for 3. Horford pulls it in.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
20 feet out. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Boy, what a clever decision there by Pascal Siakam. Sticks with the shot and wins a trip to the free throw line.
That's good from Siakam.
Taking 2 shots.
Siakam hits them both. Well, the Celtics shooting 40% so far in this one. Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Hauser. Puts up a 3. Austin again missing.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Siakam finds Trent. And the Raptors miss again. For Boston, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the 2nd half. Van Vliet misses.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Tatum against Barnes. Smart for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 6 assists in the game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the 3-point shot.
Smart against Van Vliet. Horford pulls it in. Boston's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Here's Siakam. And out of bounds, the Celtics will take it. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. 5th best, the Celtics.
Boy, their rebounding last year was phenomenal. Great fundamentals, aggressive to the ball. That helped them pull down a lot of second chances.
White, the pass to Smart. Back to White. Tatum, a screen on Trent. Outside Tatum. That one's good. 7 for 10 now. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Siakam, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Outside White. Soft touch off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 13.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes, and it's blocked.
This guy is an absolute menace on the defensive end. Marcus Smart with the rejection.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the Cavs. Casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks.
Kick it out, kick it out.
Inside, here's Van Vliet. Knocked away. Siakam left side, pass to Barnes. And again, Toronto, no good. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Tatum. Shot from the low post is good. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Toronto calls timeout. You look at Marcus Smart. Man, has he been playing well.
And I think a new plan would be a good idea. At least make it hard on this guy.
And the Raptors with some changes. Boucher's checked in for Siakam, and it's Ben in for Trent. And the Celtics also making a change. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Hauser. Here's Van Vliet. He has 6. Here's Barnes. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Tatum finds Brown. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Boston.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Here's Benton. Van Vliet on the wing. And the layup is good off the glass. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle, so tough.
Brown passes to White. Three-pointer, no good. A difficult situation for Toronto. Van Vliet outside, pass to Barnes. Looking to get back on track. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on White.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Both free throws good from Barnes.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Boston on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Brown. Beyond the arc. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Now here's Van Vliet. Give him 8 points now. Barnes passes to Anunoby. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Smart. 17 points in the game. Kick out to Brown. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple. Brown's got 9 points here in the second half.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Barnes. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on White.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
That free throw good from Barnes. And the Raptors making a change here. Young's checked in. Williams is checked in for Boston. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for White. Both free throws good from Barnes. Boston has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Pass to Brogdon.
I got yours, I got yours.
Back to Smart. Rebound by the Raptors. Boucher's got 5 rebounds in the game. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Brown. Tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Trent, he's checked in for Benton. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Timeout.
Celtics call timeout.
The Celtics have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Williams on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from 3. Williams has got his second bucket on the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Trent. The 3. The rebound, Celtics. Smart has got 4 rebounds now. Brogdon, the pass to Smart. It's Brown on the wing. Williams with the screen. 3-pointer. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Williams has got 6 here in the quarter.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
Smart against Van Vliet. Here's Trent. That shot off. And Boston going the other way now. Smart outside. Outside Brogdon. It's Brown on the wing. 5 to shoot. For 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Trent right side. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. Pass to Trent. Kicks it out to Barnes. Off target from 3-point range.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Now Brogdon. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Williams passes to Smart. Brogdon with the ball. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. Cornette. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay. I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Williams from long range. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 7 rebounds in the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half. I think when people think of Malcolm Brogdon, the first word that comes to mind is consistency. This guy takes quality shots. He's already produced a 50, 40, 90 season back in 2019.
Now here's Trent. Boucher outside to stop the run. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got 4 rebounds now. Well, that 50, 40, 90 season put Brogdon in pretty exclusive company, Doris.
It sure did, B.A. Only the 8th player in the history of the league to accomplish that feat. Think about it. It takes tremendous skill to carry those percentages, the discipline to take good shots, the work required to become a consistent shooter. Brogdon brings it every game.
Now here's Van Vliet. Give him 8 points now. Young with a screen on Brogdon. Here's Trent. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Gary Trent Jr. is accustomed to dealing with aggressive defense. That's the level of scorer he is. But in the interior there, I'll tell you, draws the contact nicely.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Achua's checked in for Toronto. And the Celtics also making a change. Pritchard's checked in. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
To the left wing. Brogdon from outside. He drops it from range. Brogdon's got 6 here in the quarter.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
To the paint. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Brogdon. 6 points for him. Here's Brown. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Free throw good. Brown. And both free throws good for Brown. Van Vliet with it. Give him 8 points now. Trent outside. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Trent's got 8.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Thaddeus Young out there with Otto Porter. Then there's Malachi Flynn. Then there's Precious Achua. And it's Banton in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Brown can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Banton. And Doris, Commissioner Silver has expressed a desire to ensure star players participate in a full complement of games. What's the answer here?
I think, B.A., a couple things come to mind. There's been a long discussion about whether you can shorten the regular season. That obviously impacts revenue generated, so I'm not sure you'd go there. The league could also structure contracts to incentivize games played.
Here's Flynn. Brown with some nice D.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Thaddeus Young.
At the line for the Celtics, Grant Williams. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And Williams drops them both. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Young with a screen on Brogdon. Here's Benton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Brogdon, the pass to Brown. No good with the triple. The Raptors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Flynn on the attack. Here's Benton, guarded by Brogdon. Down low. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Pass to Williams. Back to Pritchard.
Switch.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Brogdon. It's Brown on the wing. 4 on the clock. And he makes it on the layup. Brown's got 13 in the second half.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Here's Benton. Pass to Achua. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Siakam, he's checked in for Young. OG Anunoby comes in for Porter Jr. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Banton. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Flynn. Here's Trent. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Williams. Pass to Cornet. They set the pick. Outside Brogdon. Over Trent. Just 5 on the clock. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Now here's Williams. Outside, Brown. Brogdon against Trent. Pass to Pritchard. Just 5 to shoot. Off target with the open look.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
VanVleet on the wing, guarded by Brogdon. And here's Siakam. Siakam gets doubled. Now here's Achua. Outside Anunoby. And again, Toronto, no good. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Banked it in off the glass.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
The Celtics have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Back to Pritchard.
Come around.
And here is Williams. Here's Pritchard. Outside for Brogdon. It's stolen by Trent. Pass to VanVleet. Siakam, right side. Back to VanVleet from the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pritchard gets it to go.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Siakam outside. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher's checked in. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Siakam with it. Back to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Anunoby's got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Pass to Davison. Griffin outside. 4-3. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Raptors have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money too. In the first half, they didn't look so confident in the paint, but that's really changed.
Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, B.A., you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant. Banton, he's checked in for Trent. No good on the second free throw. Toronto has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Van Vliet on the wing. Back to Siakam. Launches it. Rebounded by Davison. For Boston, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Boys, ball security flawless in the first half, but since then, it's an absolute disaster.
Oh, yeah.
Siakam with it. Picked up by Tatum. Van Vliet outside. Back to Siakam. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
And the Celtics making a change here. Hauser's checked in.
There's so many things to love about Fred Van Vliet's journey and his game, but perhaps the best attribute, his intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense.
Here's Davison. Pass to Griffin from outside the arc. Rebound by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 rebounds now. And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Achua's checked in for Toronto. Young comes in for Boucher. Here's Davison, guarded by Van Vliet. Rebound by the Raptors. Van Vliet's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Pass to Banton. Back to Achua. Van Vliet with it. There's the triple. The rebound by Kabengele. Here's Davison. Here's Pritchard. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Kabengele goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Van Vliet left side. Here's Achua. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Davison. Here's Pritchard. Off target from outside. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Young. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, granted, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question. What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Raptors shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. The fadeaway misses off the right iron. And for the Celtics, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Griffin, a screen on Anunoby. Out to the right wing. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Raptors shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Has to Ben. The 3 is up. That shot off the mark. And Boston going the other way now. Here's Davison. Now Griffin. There's the 3. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 7 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet outside. Achua inside. No good with a layup. And here's Boston. Here's Davison. Pass to Pritchard. Right wing. And here's Griffin outside. On target from range.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Here's Davison. Pass to Pritchard. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Clock at 4. Anunoby finds Young. And a miss there on the triple. And for Boston, they're shooting just 28% during this fourth quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Jason Tatum.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Now Van Vliet. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Jason, congrats on the win. How do you prepare yourself to carry such a big scoring load for this team?
Just a lot of hard work. you know, my teammates trusting me and vice versa. So, you know, we do a good job, whoever is hot, you know, getting them the ball and just making the right play, whatever it is.
That's what's great about this team. It could be anybody's night. Thanks, Jason.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. Now our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.